So it's been about a month since I made that special cup, and it's been out of my hands for a very long time, but I wanted to add this voiceover as a bit of a reflection / elaboration to what you just saw, instead of having it just be like a little highlight reel with some funny music in the background. So I modeled the Special Cup after the Mario Kart 7 version of the Special Cup, since I thought that would be the most physically feasible version of the Special Cup to make with cardboard. In fact, that's pretty much what the entire thing is made out of. Just some cardboard that I had 3 coats of acrylic applied to. It took a very long time to dry, a very grueling process over a few hours, just having to stop and go, but you know, that's kind of the joy of doing these bigger props like this. Lots of cutting up cardboard pieces into a pentagon base, and using some math to make some pillars with some triangles on top that I could fold in and out. Lots of hot glue later, about 10 sticks worth, with some glitter paper that I cut up into diamonds and a face that I drew on. Afterwards, the whole thing was done, and I was pretty happy with it. I put rocks in the bottom of the base to weigh it, so that way the whole thing wouldn't tilt and break over and over. Because I've made chalices and big trophies like that before, and my biggest issue was, you know, the stock kept falling over because the whole thing was too heavy. So I stopped that by adding rocks in the bottom, which I thought was a neat little thing to share. So the reason I made the Mario Kart trophy in the first place was to give to the winner of our Mario Kart tournament that my university held for their annual Extra Life charity event. There wasn't really a prize for first place, and so I decided to make one from scratch. It was basically a commission I wasn't paid for. And I wasn't kidding when I said I stayed up until 2 in the morning the night before making that thing. But what's weird to me is that this is kind of the first expendable piece of art that I've found myself making that I put a lot of passion into. There's this white Yoshi player on the Teddy Buggy that absolutely destroyed the competition and just, you know, kind of got near perfect scores around and won first place with an Amazon gift card. And although I wasn't that happy about not getting a substantial Amazon gift card for Christmas, it was great to see that expression on their face. That happy expression that they won something that they worked very hard to achieve, while also appreciating the art that I made. And what was even better is after the whole thing was over with, I got to meet up with the winner, and I met their family briefly because they had to pick them up from the tournament. I just got to see a lot of wide-eyed, very happy, gleeful expressions at the trophy, because not only was it a symbol for this player's victory in the tournament and all the efforts that they put into to win this Mario Kart tournament that they just kind of randomly heard about, but also brought a lot of smiles and probably brought a lot of levity to the entire family's day as they were getting into that car and driving off. There's a special kind of feeling that I got after that day when this family from this player took home my special trophy and I never saw it again. Because it's a different kind of positive impact that I just sort of realized for the first time I was making on the world around me with my art. It's not something that's up for the public to be gawked at and made an experience out of by the media consumer. It's something that is tangible and symbolic in a very touching and sort of emotionally heavy way to another individual outside of myself. And knowing that that is a special kind of experience that I could make for somebody else with some sort of expendable art like a commission or something bigger like a prop like this, it's a different kind of positive that I didn't know I needed in my life, but I'm super happy that I found it out this way. And that's one of the biggest things I could take away from this, because at the end of the day, it's a cardboard prop. But knowing that it made that impact just makes the whole journey, despite its grueling process, all the better.